Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a little bit different. I intended today's thrifting clips to be part of like a bigger thrifting video, but after I posted that last video, it seems a lot of people think that thrift stores are dead. So today I'm bringing you with me along to two different thrift stores. One that I have never been to before. It's out in the middle of the country and I've just never been out that way before. And then the second one is a Goodwill that I go to pretty often. It's actually the newest Goodwill in my area and I really enjoy that store. So it's two different stores. One I've been to a lot, one I've never been to. Let me show you what we found and then I'll come back and explain my thoughts on the whole thrifting is dead idea that some people are trying to spew. So check out these finds. All right, Goodwill, what do you got for me today? Then just started coming down the sportswear and found an Adidas 3-stripe half zip. That's a bread and butter piece and that's 25 to 30 all day. What is that sticking out right there? Okay, it's like an NBA all over patch shirt. UNK, not the best brand, but that's kind of a cool shirt. That might be the right style. I'm gonna grab that. Check that one out right there. Givenchy, and it's got a big old lion on the front. On the back, it's got the Givenchy embroidery. That's a cool piece. That's a cop for sure. We're gonna be paying $5. If you guys follow my buddy Drew, he sells these pretty often, these Ronco Showtimes. They are pretty good sellers and sell for some decent money, but they're just big and I don't want to ship them. So even though that might be some good money sitting there, I'm gonna leave it. Coming down their hard good aisles, they have a bunch of box stuff. So I don't know if they do pallets or something at this Goodwill, but I ended up finding this bamboo capture. I opened it up. It looks basically brand new. It's gonna be $8. It looks like it's selling right around 30 to 40 bucks. So that's a snag. Okay, I ended up busting out at an estate sale this morning. However, I decided to come and stop at a Goodwill that was nearby. Guys, I don't know if you can see it right there. I see some He-Man stuff, Masters of the Universe. Look at that, there's a line. Oh look, there's two of the vehicles as well. Is that up? No freaking way. A whole bin full of He-Man toys. $10. What a score. There's an action figure bag. Oh, look at that Splinter. Oh, there's some Jurassic Park guys. How much is that one? $4. I think we'll grab that one as well. Some rocks. Rock Revival jeans. Ooh, and they're brand new with the tags. Look at that. I haven't found a pair of rocks in a while, but these are some expensive jeans. They got them priced at 15 bucks. A little more than I'm used to paying, but I think we're gonna grab them. Raven. New with tags ones, you can't just pass up for 15. I know somebody out there's going to want this, but it's already been claimed. I sent Felicia a picture right when I saw it. The hairless cat t-shirt on the mountain. That thing is just creepy. It's cool. It's quirky. She loved it. She's going to be happy. I'm happy. We're getting it. Alright, so you just saw two different thrift store runs. One was from a store that I had never set foot in my life, and one was from a store that I am very, very familiar with. And in both of these cases, I was able to find some items that I can flip online for a profit. I was able to go into a store that I am very familiar with, that I know other resellers in my area are very familiar with, and I was still able to find some awesome items. I found a bunch of Masters of the Universe stuff just sitting there on a shelf. And then on the flip side, I was able to go to a store that I had never been to before and that I don't know if any other resellers go to, and again, I found some awesome stuff. And I just really wanted to illustrate this because I've noticed a ton of negativity going on out there saying that thrift stores are dead, that resellers are killing the market, and that thrift stores are out to get resellers, and it's simply not the case. If you're in your thrift stores and you're only looking at the video games because that's all you're educated in,
then yeah, you might strike out because the market's changing, the market's hot, and everybody wants those. But while you were at the store and you didn't see any video games, did you bother going down the wicker basket aisle and looking up any of those? Did you go over to the clothing section and look up brand names that you've never heard of and styles that you've never seen before? Did you walk down the health and beauty section and look up expired hair care products? My point is, there is still plenty of stuff out there to be found. If you're striking out in your normal categories, you just need to expand your knowledge base, expand the categories that you're looking at. While I was at these two stores, I found stuff in toys, I found stuff in clothing, I found stuff in electronics, I found stuff in hard goods. There is just a ton of different things that you can find at thrift stores. Don't focus in on one thing and then let that one thing eat away at you and for you to get into a negative mindset. It does nothing but hurt you. And that is one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give any reseller trying to use thrifting as a sourcing opportunity for you. Do not lock yourself in a box. Do not let yourself only be focused on a single category. Chances are the guy out there who has 3, 4, 5, 10, 30 different categories that they know items in is going to be finding more stuff than the guy who's going into the thrift store and only looking at the video games. It's just, there's more opportunity for you to grow, there's more opportunity for you to find stuff, and there's more opportunity for you to make money and be successful in this field if you do not limit yourself. Because at the end of the day, guys, as a reseller, the only thing you're going to get out of your business is what you put in. So the more time that you're investing in yourself, that you're educating yourself, the more opportunity is going to come your way. It won't matter if you're going to the same thrift store a million times or walking into one for the first time. You still have the ability to adapt and make money from that source. And now before I hop over and show you the comps on all the stuff that I picked up in this video, I want to touch on one more topic, and that is Goodwill and other thrift stores raising prices on their stuff and sending their stuff off to be sold online. Simply put, that's been happening for a long time. It's nothing new. Firstly, for general price increases at your thrift stores, that is nothing new, and it's something that happens across the board at retail stores. It's happening at Walmart, it's happening at Target, it's happening at Home Depot. Your thrift store is no exception, and that is not because people are out there reselling and they want to raise the prices on resellers. It's because of things like inflation happening at 3% per year, rent prices raising, the cost of keeping workers around, their wages are raising, tax increases. All of that stuff needs to be covered, and the way that they do that is by doing general price increasing throughout their store. It's nothing new. Secondly, people like to point out that thrift stores are pulling items from the floor and either uppricing them and putting them behind the counter or selling them online for a higher profit. And put simply, this is also nothing new. It's been happening for a long time. Most thrift stores have all had some kind of little boutique section where they have nicer stuff behind the glass. And yes, the stuff behind the glass might change over the years. Like 5, 10, 15 years ago, you might have seen a ton of pottery and glassware back there, but now you don't really see that. You see things like video games and sports cards, and that is because they are not blind to the market. They will keep changing what is hot and putting that in the boutique section because they're a store. And yes, I know it's annoying when you go to your thrift store and you see a bunch of stuff that you want to buy and it's all marked up in prices. Believe me, I've been there. I've been annoyed with prices, but you just got to push past it. Let that stuff sit on the shelf. Let them realize they're not selling it at that price and find other stuff that they aren't marking up. And just because I know someone's going to say it, no, I'm not finding all this stuff because my city is some holy grail city for thrifting. I've been to multiple cities here on my YouTube channel. I've shopped in New York City, Chicago, Miami, Lexington, Louisville, Charlotte, Orange County, Rhode Island, and a bunch of the small little farm towns in between all of these places, Valparaiso. I've just been all over the place, and I've posted videos here on my YouTube channel showing that you can find stuff in other locations as well. It's not just my area that's saturated with a ton of holy grails. As for pulling stuff from the floors and selling it online for higher prices, again, that is nothing new. Thrift stores have been doing e-commerce just like every other retailer out there for a long time. Heck, some of the larger thrift stores like Goodwill have been selling on eBay since its conception, and Goodwill itself even started its own online auction website to sell their goods at higher prices through their own e-commerce platform back in 1999 with shopgoodwill.com, which is still up today. It's nothing new. It's been going around for a long time. It's not because of YouTube resellers. YouTube wasn't even a thing till 2005, so that's 6 years. after Goodwill started shopgoodwill.com. It's nothing new. It's not anything that's going to change anytime soon. It's something that's been going on for a while now. And lastly, one of the biggest pieces of misconception out there about reselling, people think that for some reason thrift stores don't like resellers, and that simply couldn't be further from the truth. It's actually the exact opposite. A lot of thrift stores love resellers shopping at their stores because we spend lots of money at those stores. And that's all money that at some of the larger thrift stores like Goodwill, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, then gets funneled into programs that help people. So yeah, why wouldn't they like you shopping there and spending lots of money with them? And then on top of all that, some of these stores like the big three, Goodwill, Salvation Army, and St. Vincent de Paul, have special programs and stores that are geared towards reselling, helping resellers get inventory. Stores like the bins where you go in and buy stuff by the pound. Stores like the auction houses where you can go in and buy full pallets or even truckloads of inventory if you want. It's all there to help move their items to resellers who then do the legwork and sell the stuff later on. Again, they like selling to resellers because we give them lots of money. And those three reasons right there are the biggest three reasons that I see people afraid to go into thrift stores and source, or try to discourage others from using thrift stores as a sourcing opportunity. And it's simply a lot of misguided information. There is still plenty of stuff to be found at thrift stores. There is still plenty of money to be made by shopping at them. They do not care that you're a reseller and buying stuff from them. Heck, they even like when you are a reseller and buy from them. At the end of the day, your success in sourcing at thrift stores is going to come down to the knowledge that you have on hand, how you apply that knowledge to multiple markets, your ability to adapt and evolve to changing markets, and your ability to push through, do the work, and keep moving forward. It's as simple as that. So don't give up on your thrift store. There's still plenty of treasure out there to find, and your thrift stores don't care if you are out there finding it. But anyway, now that I've said all that, let me show you how much the stuff that I found in this video is worth and how much I've actually sold some of it for already. Check it out.
I just started coming down to sportswear and found it in Adidas. Okay, it's like an NBA. Right there, Da Vinci. It's got a big old look. I ended up finding this bamboo capture. I opened it up. Look at that, just line all Oh, there's some Jurassic Park guys. With the tags, look at that.
Anyways, I hope that you guys all enjoyed these thrift pickups. I know I had fun filming this video, and there will definitely be more thrift stores to come on this channel. So if you want to see more of stuff like this, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more, and I will see you in the next one. Till next time, keep on treasure hunting. Peace.